In a game where you can play the same weapon with completely different characters and type of characters, you might think, what makes them special? Well, every character might clash with each other when it comes to weapons at least once in a while. It feels very different when you fight someone that has one of your weapons, but on a different character. Take in mind these two characters on screen, Jala and Hattori. Both of them on sword, neutral light, side light, D light look about the same, but there's some crucial facts that make both of them completely different. For example, there are 6. They're all different, but it's the same weapon. What about the kill range on D light recovery? Is it the same? Of course not. One kills at 160 damage and the other one at 150. And that is because of the character type they are. One is a glass cannon and the other one is a quake hitter. So while they have the same weapon right now, their gameplay is wildly different, making them play a certain way to fit their characteristics. Tanky, speedy, strong, and agile characters. All of them are their own category that embrace a selected few of the roster to take part as their, type. The ability to exchange one-for-one stat makes this immensely customizable to best fit your way to play the game, making character types go from one to another, from low defense to average, from low damage to average, and etc. etc. That itself is a whole web of niche optimization to each character in the game, and the upcoming ones, of course. But let's leave that to you to experiment and find what's best for your character initially. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes that is optimizing your character in-game. The fabled delayed NSYNC. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it. It was, and it still is, one of the most brain-dead combos in the entire game. Hitting a delayed on Cassidy will always guarantee an NSYNC afterwards. But that quirk isn't only for Cassidy. There are other characters that can do delayed NSYNC in a viable way. Core, Thor, and even Bodvar. These either require a perfect positioning to get consistent, or a basic knowledge on your opponent habits, since Bodvar's delayed NSYNC kinda catches a lot of dodges, so... But why stay there? Let's think out of the box for a second. Some sword characters also have this ability. Koji, Val, Jiro, and Hattori, for example. The first 3 needing a specific positioning of their D-Light to land at the NSYNC. And the later one being a dodgeless exclusive punish that's a must for every Hattori. These dodgeless exclusives are a must if you want to take your character to the next level. They can go from 6 strings to even 6 usage. 6 strings such as Bodvar's delayed downsig, Orion's delayed NSYNC, Asuri's silent downsig, and Diana's delayed NSYNC. They can be insanely rewarded if learned. That is without saying that you should not be looking for them 24/7 since they might be insane, but they are widely known by most of the players, especially at high elo, so try to not get too predictable on that. But what about SIG usage? These SIGs can be used in a way where most of the time you either get a free hit or you don't hit them, but you don't get punished most of the time, making it almost a win-win situation for the player that's using the SIG. For example, Sidra's NSYNC off the edge, Yumiko's traps, Thatch's cannonballs, and Caspian's catars, and also bombs. All of these SIGs can be used in a way where they are insane to catch up the impatience of your opponent, and also are extremely safe while doing so. It's pretty rare when you actually get to punish them consistently. That requires a lot of player knowledge, because at the end of the day, aside of playing against types of characters, you're also fighting types of players, thus creating a whole new main web of player specifics. But that's a topic for the different video. For now, just keep on playing your main and keep on discovering any type of niche optimizations, whether it's SIGs, stats, and playstyle, and just go wild. Thank you for watching.